Hi, this is Diane from Fitness Partners, and we're going to start with a little roller work this morning. So what I'd like you to do is just sit on your roller and go just back and forth. You're on top of your sits bones. You just rock back and forth. Hold on to your knees a little bit just so that you can stay without falling off that roller. Roller work is great to do first thing in the morning. Just puff the connective tissue, get you rebalanced for the day. So once you're here, take your legs over to a 45-degree angle and just rock over one sits bone. And then go to the other side and rock over the other sits bone. Good. Then you can take your feet a little bit wider, walk it down, and I want you just to rock back and forth. This little windshield wiper action. So legs are wide. Going over the SI joint, side to side. And today, we're going to go and then get up and sit back onto one hip, extend the bottom leg out, and take the top leg over. We're going to do the IT band. So starting at the top of the hip, the very top of the hip, you're going to roll down right before the knee, and then back. So just all the way down, back up. So again, to do things about 5 times, it's just puffing the connective tissue. And then you're going to go to the other side. Take that hip onto the roller, bottom leg, and your top leg is the drive leg. So you're going to start at the top of your hip and roll all the way down towards the knee. So just going over that IT band, the iliotibia band. Nice. Good. And then we're going to come off the roller, take the roller in front of us, and we're going to do our quads. So I want you to place the roller right in front, come over the roller, and you're right smack right in the middle of your quads. As you're here, you're just like you're in elbow plank. I want you to think that you're lifting your core, your belly button is lifted, and then just back and forth over those quads. So rolling from just before the knees up to the hip, just back and forth, rolling over the quads. Then take one leg, bring it over the other. So now you're getting a little bit more onto the IT band again. Get that little rotation. And then flip it to the other side. Other IT band. Sometimes these can be a little painful, so again, just a couple times. So 5 times, 6 times. All right, now you're right here. Just hold in that elbow plank. Lift the belly button. Take a little bit of time just to do a little core work, just holding that lift through the belly. Chest is through the arms, so that as you're lifting that belly button, you're extending the torso forward. Just holding that. I want you to take, and you're going to take the roller and take it down towards your shins. Now as you're taking it towards your shins, I want you to put your toes together, and then you're just going to push back and forth over that shin. So toes are together, you're lifting the belly button, so you're keeping the core connected. This is great little core work as well. Just going over the shins. So from just before the ankles to just before the knees. Good. And then come back to center. So now you're going to be on your shins. So it makes it a little harder to stay in that core connection. So now you can take and pull your heels together. So find your back line. So that kind of helps keep that lift at the belly button. And just hold here. So take that opportunity to do a little bit more core work. Pull up through the belly. So maybe 3 inches. Hold it here. And then lower back down. And again, take it up. About 3 inches, hold. Pulling up through that belly button. heels together this time. And lower back down. And again, one more time, pull up through the belly button. And then lower back down. Good. Now soften the knees and just hold here. So hips aren't lifted, chest is coming forward, torso is long. Good. Then take it to your knees, stretch it back. Come into that child's pose, and then walk it back. I want you to come onto your toes. Sit back onto the toes. And just get a little toe stretch. Good, while we're here. Good, then come back up. Get nice. Take your hands behind your head. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, twist. Get a little rotation. Inhale back. Exhale, twist. Inhale back. Now hold it here. If you can stay right here, shift your weight to one hip. Bring one leg forward. Inhale, exhale, twist to that leg that's in front. A little twist. And inhale back. Come back to center. Take the other leg up. Coming up through your center to do that. Inhale, exhale, twist. A nice extension. Come back to center. Inhale. Come back to center. Good. Come on back. Sit back onto those toes. And get ready for Kelly. Thanks.
Hi everybody, this is Kelly from Fitness Partners. Today we're going to do a quick little balance workout. So you need nothing but your mat. So what we're going to do is we're going to start standing about hip distance apart. Your feet are about hip distance apart. Your knees are soft. You've got this nice neutral spine. Your shoulders are stacked on top of your hips. And all I want you to do is think about shifting all of your weight into your right foot. Your left foot doesn't necessarily come off the ground. You're just shifting your weight. Go ahead and place your hand back here. Feel your glute active as you shift that weight to your right foot. Then I want you to go ahead and shift your weight to your left foot. And do the same thing on the other side. And one more time to the right side. And one more time to the left side. Now we're going to do some simple little leg lifts. So again, your knees are soft. You're about hip distance apart. You're nice and stacked. As you shift your weight to your right leg, your left leg is going to come up. But I want you to think as you lift that left leg that you're putting on a really tight pair of jeans, and I want you to think about zipping up those lower abs. Hold that left leg back there for a few seconds. And go ahead and put it down. We're going to do the same thing on your weight's going to go into your left side. You're going to lift that right leg up, zip up those abs like you're zipping up a tight pair of jeans. Your glute is active, your core is strong. Hold it there for a few seconds. And go ahead and place that leg back down. One more time, we're going to lift the left leg. We're going to zip up those abs, activate those glutes, hold it, and go ahead and lower that leg. One more time, we're going to lift the right leg. Zip up those abs. Hold that core nice and strong. Hold that leg there for a few seconds. And go ahead and put it down. So this time as we lift our leg, you're going to go tap out to the, lift the right leg, tap out to the left, and then tap it out to the right. So you're going to hold it up the whole time. Your knees are soft. Shift that weight into the left leg. Raise that right leg up, zipping up those abs. Tap it across your body to the left. Raise it back up and tap it out to the right. We're going to do that 2 more times. Raise that leg up, tap it out to the left. Zip up those abs every time and then tap it out to the right. We're going to go ahead and place that leg down. Now we're going to do the same thing with the left leg. So shift your weight into your right side. Lift that leg as you zip up those abs. Tap it to the right. Lift it up and tap it to the left. Lift that leg up and zip up those abs. Tap it out to the right. Zip it up and tap it out to the left. And go ahead and place those down. So the next one we're going to do is a little ab crunch. So you can have your hands on your hips if you feel more comfortable. If you want to do a little bit more advanced, we're going to go here. We're just going to do a little side bend and leg lift. So as you shift your weight to the left leg, your right leg is going to come up out to the side, and you're going to crunch in for a little oblique crunch. Tap your leg down. Crunch it in, zipping up those abs, and tap it down. Crunch it in, activate those lower abs, tap it back down, and 2 more. Crunch it in, tap it back down, and 1 more. Crunch it in, tap it back down. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. Shift your weight to your right leg. Your right knee is soft. You're still stacked. Your core is active. Your hands behind your head, not necessarily pulling, just there to help you out. You're going to lift that left leg, crunch to the side, zipping those abs, tap that toe back down. Crunch it up and tap back down. Every time you lift that leg, you're zipping up those lower abs. Tap it back down. 2 more. Crunch it up, tap it down, and 1 more. Crunch it up, tap it down. So we're going to end with 1 more standing crunch exercise. So you're going to go ahead and place your hands behind your head again. This time all you're going to do is lift your right knee, crunch over to the right, and come back down. Then we're going to go to the left. Crunch it up, come back down. Crunch it up, zipping those abs, staying nice and stacked. Over to the left. 1 more time to the right. Get a nice crunch as you lift that leg. And 1 more time to the left. And bring it back down. Great job, everybody.
This morning we're going to do some rotational stretches for the spine. We're going to start here with thread the needle. If you get on all fours, have your knees directly under your hips and your hands right under your shoulders. It's a nice little morning stretch, especially after all the work you've done all week. We're going to take all our weight into our left palm and reach the right arm out to the side. As you thread the needle, you reach the right arm under the left arm and bring your right shoulder and head down to the floor. So make sure whenever you're here, you're pressing the back of your right palm down on the floor as a little leverage. Bring your left hand out in front of the mat in this little claw so your left elbow is pointing up to the ceiling. And then you want to square your hips up. Sometimes when we do that, the hips shift over to the left. So bring them back over to the right and then keep twisting towards the left. Pull the navel in towards the spine, and your rotation is through the mid-spine, that thoracic area. This is fine right here, or you can take your left arm up to the ceiling, rotate the palm behind you, and reach behind your back to grab your right thigh. So you want to reach back there, maybe your right shirt, your shorts, something over there that you can sort of use as leverage to twist a little bit more to the left. And keep breathing through this. Take the breath into the tight spots. Inhale as you stretch your left arm up to the ceiling again. Exhale, bring it down to the floor. Use the little cupcake arm to press yourself up, and we'll go to the other side. So come back to those all fours. Put all your weight in your right hand this time. Your right palm, left arm stretches out. Swing it through and thread the needle to the right. Now we're down on the left shoulder, left side of the head. Make your little cupcake with your right hand up front, and your elbow, that right elbow is pressing up towards the ceiling. Shift your hips back over to the left. Press down with the left arm into the floor. So that left arm is keeping you off of your neck and the side of your head, a lot of pressure. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling. Rotate the palm and reach behind your back to grab your left thigh or shirt or something over there to just reach and pull as you're twisting to the right. This will really stretch your shoulders, your chest, the midsection of your back, your neck. Inhale as you reach that arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring the claw back down and press yourself up. So we're going to go ahead and stand up for the next one, and it's a revolving triangle. So as you step your feet wide, you're going to turn both feet to the right. Take your arms out to as long as they can and reach to the right. As you reach to the right, bring your right hand down to your right shin and your left arm up to the ceiling. Then we're going to slowly rotate towards the right. Take your left hand down to the floor or a block if you have it, and take your right arm up to the ceiling. Trying to keep both legs straight, trying to keep both heels down, and just maybe you want to put your right hand on your hip to twist. You're still getting a spinal twist. We're trying to do a little rotational stretching today. Now take the right hand down on the floor, on the other side of your right foot, and drop that nose towards your knee. Give a nice hamstring stretch. Woo. And as you come up, bend and soften that right knee and step forward. We're going to change the other direction. So now we have the left, the feet are wide, both feet are turned to the left. Reach your arms long. Start reaching for triangle on the left. Reach as far as you can to the left and take your left hand out on your left shin, right arm up to the ceiling. So this is just a original triangle. We'll do a rotational triangle to get that nice twist through the center. Twist to the center. Take your right hand down on the inside of your left foot. Maybe bring your right foot in a little bit more. And then rotate to the left as we try to keep both legs straight. Both heels down. Try to really stretch the hamstrings, pull the navel into the spine, and twist through that thoracic area. Maybe your left hand will go down on your hip. Release the left hand down on the outside of that left foot and try to fold over the left leg, nose to knee. A nice hamstring stretch. And then soften your left knee as you bring the right leg forward. And inhale, stretch here. Exhale, fold down. And go ahead and grab your right or your left ankle with your right hand. Soften the right knee and take your left hand to your left hip. You're looking back towards the left now as you're pulling yourself down over that left leg. So you get a little rotational twist with a nice hamstring stretch. Woo, come back to center. Go ahead and grab your right ankle with your left hand. Bend the left knee in towards your left elbow. Rotate to the right and bring your right hand to your hip. So twist a little bit to the right this time. Keeping the right leg straight, that left knee is bent. I know it's hard to tell which is your right and left sometimes in these stretches and twists. Come back to center, stretch both legs straight, let yourself hang down, and maybe put your hand in your elbow. Just put one hand inside one elbow and bent elbow. Put the other hand inside, swing back and forth like a rag doll. Woo! And when you're finished, roll yourself up. Bone by bone, stretching up and exhaling down. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend.